Welcome back to Warjack's Game Club. My name is Shaun. There is no Brandon today. We are flying solo doing a unboxing review of Shadows and Scum. First of all, just want to shout out huge thank you to Steamforged Games for sending us a copy early so that we could review this product here today with you. And without further ado, let's check it out. So here we go, intro look here at the new 2-player box. So first impressions, I think the packaging is fantastic from them. You have big, huge artwork on the front, painted models, looks fantastic. Box is wrapped in cellophane as well. Back has more artwork, new different pictures of the painted models, a little bit of lore, a little bit what comes in the set as well, things you would need going forward. So all in all, this is sitting on a shelf at the store. I think it paints the game in a great light, and A+ for sure on packaging and presentation from Steamforged Games on the 2-player box. As far as content, let's go ahead and break this open and see what we've got on the inside. Looks like we have some Ziploc bags that have the different screws on them, the hips that the 2-player boxes come in. Looks like some more artwork and then some bases. So the artwork itself, just like the box on the outside, looks fantastic. Big pictures of your 2 character beasts inside, as well as some QR codes on the back to help build and to get started in the game. So let's go ahead and break these down here. Looks like we have the bag of bases, should be all the bases we need to build, and then the 2 different bags sorted with the hips plastics. Let's go and break into one and see what we've got here to get started. Looks like it's mostly put together with the different sides with the Shadows and Scum here. The packaging from each of the Ziploc bags. So we'll go ahead and go through some detail, try to get you the best pictures we can. And then there are also some pictures at the end of the models being built. So stay tuned for that. So it looks like the first sprue here looks like the shades from Chimera, the 3-man character unit. Couple different pieces here. Some of the sprues are combined of several different models, but this has a little bit of the shades started here. Second one, this is going to be Ackless, your character 4-piece for Chimera. This is a pretty cool model as well. Big wings on basically a bipex. Looks pretty sweet. Sport rocks. You're used to the rings and rocks that are pretty much everywhere in these Chimera stuff. It all applies. Third sprue here, this has mostly Pythia. You can see that staff right there in the center, and then it has a lot of robes and cloaks and stuff. This is another pretty cool model. The staff looks sweet, super detailed, looks great once it's put together. More wings, they all fly. Here's some good look at the robes and cloaks and stuff that comes on Pythia. And then the last one from this looks like Regulus. So this is the other combat solo character that you get in here. So again, more support rocks. Everything's standing on rocks. Everything has wings. Everything has cloaks. Very thematic. Looks really cool. So let's go ahead and break open this other Ziploc bag here. Has the other 4 packaging in it. I believe this one is a little bit of mixed. I think there's more sprue for Chimera than there is the Krills. But first one here, you see that bird right up front, so this is Sully. And then also looks like some of the Lakabash brothers, I believe is how it's pronounced. I call them the Bash brothers. That's what we're going to call them. You can see the bayonets there from the Bash brothers. And then Sully's big wings on the front. But you can see all the different detail on these models. They look absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to get these painted and onto the tabletop. You will see them because the detail on these is great. Next one here coming out of this package. This is Valix. So this is another one of Chimera. This is your Warlock. Valix coming from the Chimera side. More wings, more rocks. And you can see the weapon that's right there. Looks like the Lasher, so I'm hoping, and these guys 2 of them, I'm hoping has some drag just like the Lashers do. That's going to be sweet for sure. Another really cool model. Third one out of the second package here. So you see the big teeth there. This has some of Chum on it with the anchor. in the plastic there, and then I believe this is also some of the Bash Brothers and also some of Foul Blood. The caster is on here. Chum is a sweet model. I think that is the next sprue that is coming up here. By far takes the cake in my opinion for the coolest model. Out of the box, the detail that is on this model is insane. The little hooks you see on the fin there, the crab, the anchors, the mines, the big fish in his left hand, all the chain, all the rope, all the just absolutely incredible detail on all of these models. But Chum by far takes the cake in my opinion. I think it's the coolest model. I think it's gonna look absolutely fantastic when it is painted, and makes me wish I played some of the Southern Creoles. Jumping into the models here, so here's built. You can see this is Atlas. This is your character beast from the Chimera side put together. Stands very tall, very stout. The detail is fantastic on this model. Very like robotic, mechanical looking, a little bit different from the first set around. Valix, absolutely sweet model as well as your Warlock. Again, you have those lashing chains on the side. Hopefully get some sweet drag. You know he's gonna fly with those big wings. Just all of his armor. It's very detailed, very sweet model for sure. Probably gonna be one of my favorite casters. And then let's see what we have next here. So this is Regulus. This is the I suppose it's gonna be like a combat solo. Has the little dagger in his right hand here. Has the cloak coming down. Also has the support rock. The tail that kind of goes underneath the support rock that pops up on the side. Very sweet detail. I think it is a very cool looking model for a solo. And then the other character solo from here, the Pythia. I'm assuming with the staff this is going to be some sort of ranged support kind of solo. You can see the little what will be a rock on the basing there. I believe the staff is flat on the bottom. I think it's supposed to sit on the ground. We didn't build it super well. So we just threw a little support rock in there so that it was a little more sturdy. So then you have the shades. We'll run through the 3 different model that comes in your 3-man character unit. The shades, they're very similar, so they all have different poses, which is kind of cool. It should be fairly easy to tell them apart. They're all super detailed. The faces look fantastic. The stabs on the side of them. This one has 2 of the little, look like almost like lightning blades. They look like lightning bolts on the daggers. I think they're very cool models. Again, the fact that everything has wings and flies is also exciting. It should be fairly fast. We love being able to fly around. This model was, again, 3rd part of the shade solo here, so this rounds out the end for the Chimera side, for the shadows. Fantastic models, can't say enough the detail and how great these models look. So jumping over to the Southern Creole side, here's your Chum, the best model in this box. This model looks absolutely fantastic. I talked about it while we were going over the sprue that was in there, but this looks incredible. The little anchor, you see the little dive thing hanging from his chest, all the chains, the teeth, the ropes, just everything. Even on the rock, like the rock has details, little starfish that's hanging on there. Can't say enough about how cool this model is. By far the best model, I think, so far. Second off, take out here to your casters. This is Foul Blood, your Warlock from Southern Creoles. Also just a really cool model. The beard, the monkey, it's sweet looking detail. And then here you have Mr. Boggs himself with his little musket gun. Again, great detail on little cufflinks, details on his top hat, on the musket, on the shoulder pads, just detail everywhere you look. Another really cool model. Here's your bird. So now you got Sully. Might be the 2nd best model in the box, the Scum. Just really cool with the bird sitting on the crate, got the bombs, bomb in the mouth, troll some flames hanging on the side. Just overall, pretty cool looking model. Hard to not like Sully. And then rounding it out, You got the Bash Brothers, the Lakabosh Brothers, 3 different poses. Again, really cool models. All have a little bit different on their back. Big knife with the barrel. On this one's back, I think one of them has some like grenades or bullets looking things with the brass knuckles. You got some with some bottles and some ropes. Just detail through the roof on these guys. Top hats included. Musket guns in their hand included. They all look really cool for sure. As a whole, I think Steamforged Games crushed this 2-player box. Absolutely looks fantastic, start to finish. Packaging was great. All around, I think is a very great box for the value. Thank you again to Steamforged Games. Can't say enough for them for sending us this box early so that we could go over this together and take a look at these fantastic models. So that is it. Stay tuned. We should have some painted models of these to show off here soon, and then we'll get back to that when we can. Thanks for hanging out. Later.